All right, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham rakakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, who taught me this truth, 100%. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Aqua, that be listening to the videos. I say shalom to you. This is your brother Kalak Har, coming back at you with another video. I'm just, in the spirit, out here with the dogs. They needed to run around and stuff like that. I was planning on going out today, but, things change. So tomorrow, hopefully, get to go out there. But, while I'm out here with the dogs just walking around, getting some exercise, some of the things that's going on in the world, I want to talk about, as far as, what month we're in, Juno, so there's a lot of pride going on, a lot of pride in the world, and so, like, if we look back in time, what the Lord did to certain countries and certain places, i.e. Sodom and Gomorrah, for all of the wickedness that's going on, because they're pushing it so hard. It's everywhere. It's everywhere you turn your head, even on the kid. Like, once you start pushing it on the kids, man, it's only a matter of time, that the Lord got to come back and makes things right. Come on. You got to come and make things right, Not only that, you got digital currency on the rise. All roads lead to the MOTB, as said in Revelation 13:16. He calls all great, small, poor to have a mark, And what is that mark? That's the charagma. That's that staff, that imprint stamp that's gonna go in your right hand or your forehead. You got Elon Musk, he's out here. He's got approved to do the brain chips, So what is leading? All roads lead to the MOTB. Not only that, you can Amazon. You can wave your palm, to scan, to buy food. You don't have to. This lady was saying that she went and got the silicone brain chip in her head. It didn't hurt. She paid for it, so she just paid for her death, pretty much. She wasn't gonna make it anyway. She was eating it. That salvation is only for the Jews and Israel, the rest of the Israelites. Revelation 21:12. I saw the 12 gates, and the 12 gates had, all the. I'm just paraphrasing. Like I said, I'm through the spirit, just out here walking. So, but we got to get through these major prophecies first. These last couple prophecies. Which the last major prophecy is that MOTB. We're patiently waiting for them to mandatory it, and that's when Esau gonna think he's all up and everything is good, and once they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So. Esau gonna have to pay for all his wickedness he's done in the earth throughout generations. Generations of this wickedness. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where is he? One of the judges is Yahawashi. Who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ. That's one of the judges. They don't cover it. And then when you go to the internet, look at the creation of Adam and, God is Adam with a micro penis and God with a pink beard with a pink garment, shirt with a bunch of little boys hanging around him, So that's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, man. They got to pay for that. People don't understand that. Remember, Isaiah 60:1, gross darkness cover the people. So the people are in gross darkness. They don't know. All they know is what they've been taught. And if you've been taught and you was turned off, you was an atheist at one point, and now you want to be something else, it's still not the right thing, So back to what, all words lead to the MOTB. In that time, when they make that thing mandatory, Jacob's trouble gonna come. The FEMA camps, I believe, the 10 zones, break it into 10 They got the FEMA zones out here. Come on, this way, come on, keep walking. They got the FEMA zones out here that, it's gonna happen. They got the guillotine getting ready. Even Trump was talking about it when he was in president. Should bring back the guillotine, for people who don't want to act right. And not only that, looking at the times and, watching the politics and everything like that. I mean, with all these Republicans lining up to, get ready, running for the 2024 office, it makes you wonder what can really set this world, that civil war that's talked about, the insurrection that's in this second Esdras, I believe. Second Esdras 6 and 9, 6 and 7, 6, second Esdras 6, from 7 to 9. Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning that follows. So with that, what could spark off that civil war, and from just pondering and thinking about it. I mean, you got to throw a Democrat in there, and the Democrat got to be either a black woman or a so-called black woman, or the alphabet community so-called black woman. If you get what I'm saying. I don't want to say too much to take the video down. I got too many strikes. And Esau, copyright this, copyright that, blah, blah, blah. Take the page down. It don't matter. The truth is still going to go out there. That's why, everybody got an opinion about what they think they know. And it don't even matter. Because, they know it's coming. They know it's coming. But back to what I was saying, all roads lead to the MOTB. Now, when they make that thing mandatory, Jacob's trouble is going to come. The famine of the word are going to come before that, hopefully, because once that famine of the word come, we know we're getting real close. But we see with the things that's going on in the world, it's super close. And not only that, you got the little hatters. Hey, where the ball at? Where the ball at? You got the little hatters making the third temple. 1 Corinthians 3, it said the temple is dwelling you. So we are the temple, the body, our bodies. That's why I say you can't defile the temple, because you are the temple. You're the temple now, so there would never be a third temple. The first temple went down in Nebuchadnezzar. The second temple went down in Russia, or Slovakia, not Russia, but Romans, during the Romans, 70 AD, 67, 70, 68, 70 AD. Two paws, where you going? Come on, we still out here, come on. So there would never be a physical temple. The Lord didn't ask us to. I believe it's in I forget, but it's Nathan talking to King David, and the Lord saying, I don't need a house, to build. I don't need a house for we don't need a temple, because David was pondering on making another temple for the Lord, Hey, sorry, I got the dogs out here, Salakia. I'm trying to, because I didn't go out today because I ran into something, got to do. So, Lord willing, I get to go out tomorrow and speak and have some precepts ready and things like that. But we're going to keep it just going. Come on, keep walking. Come on, Ice. Where your ball at, man? You can't keep losing that. But, yeah, man, I mean, the people are out of order, man. Everything is flip-flop. If you ain't catching hell in this thing, man, this ain't for you, man. When I tell you I catch so much hell, I catch a lot of hell, man. Just so much hell. The wicked thoughts, and the Lord even said that even if a one wicked thought come in, that's an abomination. So we got to get out of these bodies, pursuant to 1 Corinthians 15th chapter, down there in the 57th verse. We'll be changed in the twinkling of an eye. Pursuant to, we're going to get new bodies, the Christians like to say they already saved because they got JC white bread in their heart, you know, and that's not how they, you know, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. You know you're going to be saved when you delivered from out of the destruction, because it's going to look so bad. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be like a sci-fi movie out here. Come on. It's going to be like a sci-fi. You can't even put it in perspective. You know, they got a lot of movies out here that you can piece and patch together, and, you know, that's how it would be. But you can't even imagine. And I've had dreams about this. I've had dreams of being saved, and I've had dreams of being destroyed, you know. Or better yet, I had the dream about being destroyed. It was me. I guess it wasn't even me. You know, it was a whole different person. I was just looking, you know, looking at, you know, and the destruction was coming out the air, you know. But in that dream of being saved, it was a lot of people were fighting, you know. I had a blue shield over me, and I'm just like walking around like, you know, trying to hide myself, but at the same time, I had that blue shield over me. So I didn't know what was going on. It was just a lot of chaos and destruction. I remember I hit on a bus. I was looking out the window of a bus. Like, it was like I was floating on a bus, and I was just looking out the window at all the destruction and people dying and everything like that. So, you know, Lord willing, you know, I'm part of the elect, and I don't have to die on this side, man. Or if I do down in that, and because I'm a martyr for the MOTB, you know, then it is what it is. I take that. I take either one. You know, it's for the Lord, because we sacrifice it for the Lord. Think about it. You know. So yeah, you're gonna be, if that's being saved, when you get delivered in those chariots. You know, and even if you die for the truth, you get your head cut off. You know, because Apostle John saw that. He saw that in his vision. He saw brothers getting their head cut off because they didn't want to take their MOTP. So you know it's going to be a crazy time. People going to be trembling and shaking. You know, people going to be hungry. But you got to keep your faith. They say strive for the truth to the end. You know, you got to stay in this thing. You got to keep going. Even though the outside forces is trying to take you away. Our adversary is trying to take us away from the MOTB, or Salakia. The adversary is trying to take us away from the truth, you know? Because this truth, it hurts. So, with that said, I hope you was edified. I just wanted to go into a couple precepts, you know, through the Spirit. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. So, I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Yahawah. Double honors and salutations. Come here. Come here. Come here. Double honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, you know, and the apostles and elders of GMS, the teachers, the 100% teachers, truth. I want to say shalom to y'all, and this is your brother Kalak Hart, and I will see y'all on the next video, Lord willing.